Hey guys, Level Cap here, and I am very excited because that is the first teaser we have seen of They Shall Not Pass, the first DLC for Battlefield 1, and there is something incredible in it, something that I've been sort of theorizing might be in Battlefield 1 at some point. I've already done a few videos on this, but in the background we see the Char 2C French super heavy tank. This is one of the largest tanks ever built, and for its time was definitely the biggest thing ever created. Now, the Germans and Russians were working on their own versions of super tanks. The Germans had one in production that was almost finished by the end of the war, but never made it to final production. This is a tank that did make it to final production, but was never actually used during the war. They did, however, I believe, use it a little bit after the war and try and update it in various ways, but ultimately I think it became outdated by World War II, and the French army eventually scuttled the tanks when they were being overrun by the Germans in World War II so that they didn't get captured by the enemy. Only 10 of these guys were ever built, and it actually had a crew of 12 people inside of one tank. So if they try and replicate the same crew complement, or at least close to it, I imagine this may be taking the place of a behemoth in some of the new maps. Like the French light tank, this one also has a rotating turret, so the whole tank doesn't have to turn itself around in order to hit different targets. The real one also came with 8 different machine gun emplacements, both on the front of the tank, the sides of the tank, the rear of the tank. We'll see if the one in Battlefield 1 also comes with those same complements. It looks like the rear turret could also be sort of substituted for something that shoots explosive rounds or something like that. So having a total rear gunner on the tank, which also looks like it can pivot around, is going to be pretty impressive. I think sneaking up on this beast is going to be very difficult. The extra long tank body is designed so that this tank can cross even bigger trenches than some of the earlier tanks. So hopefully this means this thing can get around the maps that it's going to be designed for pretty easily. I think the driver could make or break the effectiveness of this behemoth, assuming that it is a behemoth. That hasn't actually been clarified yet. And with this short teaser, DICE has also said that we'll be getting more details next week. So hopefully that means when the expansion is launching in March and what other kind of cool stuff is coming with it. So I'm going to keep my eyes and ears peeled, and I'll keep you guys updated as soon as we have more information. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is Level Cap, signing off.